What is up, guys? Destined Duelist here, back with a deck profile for you guys today. And today will be my Phantom Knights deck profile. Before I get into this, guys, I've heard a lot of great things about YCS Salt Lake City, and a big reason why I really wanted to do this deck profile because I heard Burning Abyss got top 8, and wow, I'm still surprised that that deck is still doing great things. I'm Mine is more of a Phantom Knights engine, so mine's more Phantom Knights like than Burning the Abyss. So I'd like to congratulate him. Again, I heard the event was great. It's a great time. But let's get into this deck. I love this deck. I'm really comfortable with this build that I am playing right now, so like, comment, subscribe for more, guys. But without further ado, let's get into this. As always, I'll explain my card choices, pretty much why I play every single card in the deck. And let's go. First, we're gonna play 3 copies of Ancient Cloak, Searcher of your any Phantom Knights card, 3 copies of Thousand Gloves, your Foolish Burial for your Phantom Knights, and it gives 1,000 to your Break Sword, which is nice. And Silent Boots is the main guy you want to use. Have a Phantom Knights, special summon it. Easy Break Sword, easy Dante. Just does so much. So that's it for the Phantom Knights monster lineup. Level 4s are garbage. You never play them. Next, we play a Lights One Engine. I love Lights One Engine 60 card deck. I mean, come on. Gotta get your cards in the graveyard. Free Ranon and free Lumina. Lumina is at free because we have a lot of great discards, and she is a level 3, so just in case you need her to get you into a Dante and whatnot, or Break Sword, or Levier, you can use her. So yeah, I really love her at free. It gives you 6 targets for charge. I was playing Minerva because it was available free, but I realized it didn't really do much. I never summoned Minerva off of Lumina. I don't know, just guess I didn't draw it. But yeah, I just never got to summon. So yeah, that's the Light Swarms. Actually played double card troopers, just mini Dante. Get more mills. 1900 is pretty decent for level 3. It's an Earth target, which is important. Earth attribute. And then I play probably a card that no one would ever expect. 2 Mimic. So if you guys do not know what this does, is if your opponent controls a monster, you control a level 3 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You only special summon this card once per turn this way. You don't need to special summon it multiple times because once it hits the graveyard, you can bring it back with other cards. But I play Mimic because, if you ever get ashed, if you ever, with like your tour guide or your Raiden or and whatnot, your card trooper, you can summon this and still go into Dante. I like this with card trooper. It's a nice combo because you can normal card trooper. Hopefully you get your mills off. Then you can special summon this. go into Dante, mill again, so you really get 6 cards in the graveyard with just 2 cards. It's great. So this card is a 1 card rank 3 because one of them has a monster. This will summon this. I know it sucks going first, but we have other cards in the deck that help out. We're going first, so you should be fine. Double Goblinberg, double Hat Trigger, Lynx, and we don't have any rank 4s because this is a mainly rank 3 deck, so these will just be used for Link. And fodder for Gigantes. What can I say? This card is just, it seems like it's in every one of my 60 card decks because it's just so great. The one go up bulb. I draw this all the time. I don't understand why. I know you can discard it off of with Lumina, but I can't stand drawing this card. So yeah, you guys don't really want to draw this card unless you got Lumina, but other than that, it's not that great. Well, yeah, I play Gold Bulb, 2 level 4s, plus this is Trishula, and Trishula is a blowout card. Trishula is so good against True Draco. If they use the spell or trap, you can get Trishula, get rid of that Masterpiece easily. You have other stuff out it too, and in case Masterpiece like pops you, you have other options in the deck to recover, so it's not really a bad idea. It's really to bait that quick effect. So yeah, I like Gold Bulb a lot for its attributes. Then we have a Tour Guide engine, the Tour Guide, Skarm, and Double Sangan. I'm so glad that this card is back. It searches out your entire Phantom Knights lineup, searches out Card Trooper, searches out Minimic, it searches out so much, searches out your Lumina, searches out like at least half of your deck, so I like this engine. Tour Guide, summon Sangan. Did Sangan add Skarm, or Tour Guide, summon Skarm, and face search Sangan. Whatever you need. And then, last but not least, 1 Garnet and 1 Trick Clown for the Brilliant Fusion engine. You can ditch your Light Sworns too. And I've drawn Garnet sometimes too. I hate drawing Garnet. It's a bad feeling. The engine is it's all ruined when you draw this card. And I've actually milled it sometimes too, which sucks. So yeah, you gotta get lucky, but hey. Spells. Brilliant Fusion. Great card. Charge. Free charge of the Light Brigade. Search out your Light Sworn monsters. Double summon. You're definitely gonna want multiple normal summons per turn in this. Because what I will do if I have like not that great of a hand with this card with like Sangan and maybe like a Phantom Knights monster and whatnot, I can activate this, normal summon them both, and still have a play. So it's just another option. Because you actually have a lot more normal summons than you do special summons. So, yeah. It's a great card. Double Phantom Knight Spear. You don't really use this for the continuous effect. I always set this and try to bait like the Twin Twisters and whatnot. because if this card is in your graveyard and you can protect your dark monsters from being destroyed. So this card has actually won me games. Like I can't tell you how much games it actually has won me. So it's such a great card. You mill it off, it's great. You set it, you can bait something, you know. Double Pot of Desires, draw power, 60 card deck, a lot of copies of your monsters. Sucks if you draw anything from the Brilliant. If you banish anything from the Brilliant Engine, you live with it. Sometimes you gotta take some precautions to get where you want to go, so double pot. One ofs, Monster Reborn, brings back anything, Raigeki, board wipe, reasoning, free monster, reinforcement army is so great, searches out a lot of your deck, your Phantom Knights, Goblinberg, Raiden, whatever you need at the time. Soul Charge, graveyard deck staple. I mean, Soul Charge is Soul Charge. Grass, 60 card deck. 60 card decks are viable because of how broken this card actually is. If you can get this card first turn, you're usually going to win the game because you're going to get a bunch of your Phantom Knights card in the graveyard and you keep summoning them. You're going to get some of your Light Sworns in the graveyard. It just a card I have thought of trying to fit room in. I haven't figured out what to add. So we play a lot of darks and lights. Black Oyster Soldier. Still working on that, guys. If I end up adding that, I will do an updated profile. Foolish Burial. One card, Phantom Knight Summon. I mean, you did one card search pretty much. You ditch Ancient Cloak, you get a search. You ditch the gloves, grab anything. Boots can work too, but you really want boots in your deck because why would you ditch boots for just spell and traps when you could just ditch cloak for anything? So Foolish Burial Goods ditches out any of your Phantom Knights. Well, I will probably ditch this most of the time because it's just so great. I also side in Lost Wind and Breakthrough Skill, so it's more targets for that. I love this card. Just gets you a plus, so why wouldn't you play it? And then for the Phantom Knights cards, so only traps are running, Fogblade, Phoenix Chain for your opponent, and you can use it to help stall the game out when you need to draw your combo pieces and whatnot by equipping to one of your monsters because it also cannot be targeted for attacks. And obviously all Phantom Knights spell and trap, or well, all these ones, banish them from grave, grab any Phantom Knights card from your graveyard. Banish them when they leave the field. Sword, great card, gives you a free destruction. So if your opponent's like trying to Raigeki you can chain this to one of your monsters, protect it, and the 800 attack is nice. So wings, pretty much the same thing as this card, except it's not an equip. Just gain 500 attack, and if it would ever be destroyed, gets one free destruction as well. It's not. So, and again, all these keep bringing back your Phantom Knight monsters. I'm thinking of putting Necroface in the deck too. You you banish a lot of your cards, so that's another card I'm thinking of. Still testing this deck. That is it for the main deck. I like it. Probably will change. We'll see. Extra. Seraphonite, of course. Gotta get those extra normal summons. Synchros, Black Rose, Board Wipe, Quirling Synchro. This card has done a lot to just negate your opponent's effect. If you can get this against a masterpiece, it's great. So like when you're trying to Raigeki them, you can use this card to negate their effect. And Michael banishes cards, Mill, and Trishula because this card just gets over your opponent's problematic boards. For the Cincos, Exceeds, Double Dante, Double Wivier. Again, you banish a lot of your Phantom Knights cards. You can bring them back easily with this card. This card is great in this deck. Break Sword, of course, Phantom Knight deck. And then your two targets for Break Sword's effects would be Master Key, can protect something, really crucial, and then Dark Rebel, if you really need to get over something. And then last but not least, we play Double Decode Talker. This card comes in so handy. And it bypasses Break Sword's effect that you can only special summon Dark Monsters. So, which is great. So you'll still be able to go into this, which is why it has a particular synergy with the deck. Side, always personal preference. Burial. I'll side this in when I know that I'm probably going to banish a lot. It's great. Side in. Free Cosmic Cyclone, Pendulums, Paleos, True Dracos. Great against all of those decks. Mind Control. They never see it coming. Jacket, go for a link. Scapegoat. Defense, and you get to code easily. Skill. Milled off, still get the effect. Gotta negate your opponent's monster effects. Evenly matched, staple, and double loss win because being able to cut your opponent's attack and negate their effects is great. So yeah, that is the deck. It will probably change. We'll see. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this, guys. Comment section below. Tell me what you think of the deck. Give me any suggestions you have. I'm Destined Duelist now, guys. I'm signing off. Peace. Have a great day, guys.